Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamarr Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, alright? Or just amazon.com. Alright, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching. Hi, thank you for watching my psychic reading on why Geri Ginger Spice left the Spice Girls. The real reason, okay? If you would like your own personal reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I also do birth chart readings and messages from your spirit guides and more. So check all of those out on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, okay? That being said, let's jump right into the reading. Thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing me. I appreciate you. I want to know the real reason why Ginger Spice left the Spice Girls. Now, personally, I don't remember what the explanation was, personally, but all I remember is being a little kid in the 90s, waking up one day and realizing, Ginger Spice was gone. So, I just want to know what happened. They've been in the media quite a lot recently. I don't know if they're going on tour soon. Maybe we'll find out on the cards. I just want to go back to 98 or 99 or whenever it was when Ginger Spice left the Spice Girls. Why did Geri Halliwell, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Geri Halliwell. Why did Geri Halliwell quit the Spice Girls? Epiphany. Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So it feels like there was a point where she realized it was a point of no return. Point of no return. I'm hearing point of no return. It was like back then there was a certain lifestyle that the pop stars, I want to say, were required to live by. I feel like they had to be strong, they had to be healthy, they had to be skinny, they had to be this and that, and I feel like it was starting to get maybe too much for Ginger. Something about the direction they were going in at the time as well. Maybe it didn't sit right with her, what she wasn't comfortable with. Why did Geri leave the Spice Girls? Why did Geri leave the Spice Girls? They didn't need me anymore. I'm hearing they didn't need me anymore. They don't need me anymore. Why did Geri leave the Spice Girls? I feel like I do remember her saying that in the media. Part of that was her believing they didn't need her anymore. And that I believe was true. The present position is the Magician, or the past, position is the Magician, Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginning. So it feels like the magic, something about the magic of, there was a certain magic that the Spice Girls had when they first started, like their very beginnings with their first album, with the Wannabe song. There was some magic there that I feel like by the time Geri decided to leave, it was lost. It had lost its luster to her, I feel like. She had also lost control, I'm hearing. Losing control, starting to lose control, I feel like. And that also bothered her. I feel like she was starting to lose her control, maybe control over her mind, herself, her image, but then it feels like she had a certain control within the actual group. that she was starting to lose. I feel like everyone within the group by the time she's, because I'm speaking in terms of by the time she decided to leave, by the time she made the choice to leave, these are, I feel like, the events that led up to it. By the time I feel like this happened, I feel like all the girls had really solidified their identities, both within their image, but also like within their image, but also within themselves, within the group. It feels like things were starting to come together for the girls, and Geri felt out of place. Geri felt left out in some way. She felt out of place. I want out. I want out. I'm hearing. I want out. I want out. Lots of major arcanas here in the present position. The Peace card, Archangel Azrael. Release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. She really believed that there were better things for her to come in the future. She really believed that she could leave this behind. And just her being associated with the Spice Girls alone would propel her into something bigger, something better. Let's see what else we have going on here. Here we have in the future position the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Award scholarships or promotions. Okay. Let's pull a card in the conclusion. The Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindled relationships. Children or childhood. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Strength card. So it took a lot of strength for her to make that decision. Alright, it feels like she went against a lot of people's wishes. It feels like she went against the world. I feel like she actually had to go in seclusion for a while or something like that. Like it was that bad. Just the backlash, the energy of it all. Like she could feel the fans' disappointment and anger. There was a lot of anger towards her, to be honest, alright? And it took a lot of strength to get through that period. I feel like maybe even the girls kind of weren't, some of the girls weren't there for her, I feel like. There was maybe only one girl there, and it feels like it was either Mel C, or Mel C, not Mel C, Mel C, but Victoria. Mel C and Victoria, I feel like, were the main ones, or Mel C or Victoria were the main ones that were like the smallest minute there for Geri. I feel like even they weren't able to fully commit themselves to her healing, Geri's healing but this was her decision, so this was her decision. I don't think she included the girls in this at all. I feel like it was kind of, but I feel like over time she was starting to pull back. The girls could feel like, what's wrong with Geri? What's wrong with Geri? I'm hearing, what's wrong with Geri? And then she would just kind of put it off as, oh, I'm fine, girls. I'm just stressed. I'm just tired. I'm just this or that. But really, she was going through the motions. She was going through, do I want to keep doing this? Does this really make me happy? Let's pull more cards. Nine of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Interesting. So truthfully, I feel like she, after she quit the Spice Girls, I feel like she took a while and really just enjoyed her money, her riches. Went in seclusion. I'm seeing, beaches and places where she couldn't get photographed, specifically places where she would not expect to get photographed. Like, I feel like they really put her in some type of seclusion right after she, and when I say they, I mean the people around her, her managers, her, those types of people. And I feel like there was something, they were like, okay, let's put out a new album. Let's come up with this new idea to cover up this situation, to smooth this over. Maybe she came out with music right after, or some type of project in hopes of I feel like it's the energy of let's put something out, and smooth it over, get the public comfortable with seeing you alone, and baby steps, a little bit at a time, and then eventually you'll be full-fledged, solo, right? I feel like that was the plan here, so that they could ease the transition from her quitting the Spice Girls into a solo career, or into either a solo career or whatever plan they had going over here to once again propel her to solo stardom. Okay, it feels like she had a little bit of success. All right, but it feels like she also wasn't being her authentic self at the same time, which is part of the reason why I feel like she left the Spice Girls here, was because part of something about it she was feeling started to become inauthentic. It was like the bigger they got, the more to her inauthentic it started to become. She could kind of see, she kind of had foresight, and she could kind of see where it was beginning to go. And she was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to be a part of that, actually. It's light at the end of the tunnel. So all in all, what do I feel was the decision? Why did she leave? I want to say she felt bored. She felt like maybe the Spice Girls were beginning to become caricatures of who they once were here in the beginning. Like, in the beginning, to Geri, it was authentic. It was about music, love, and this and that, and girl power, and social activism, and these types of things. But it was starting to become, to Geri, a freak show of circus act, a comedy show, not a comedy show, but a comedy skit, if that makes sense. All right, but that's not what it was here in the beginning. That's not what it was here in the beginning. That wasn't their intention. And it feels like it's kind of difficult when you have 5 girls who all have different intentions. Maybe one girl wants to go full force and wants to go for it, and doesn't really care if they become a comedy skit, or doesn't really care if, they're seen as this, But to Geri, she could see where it was going. She could see where it was heading. And to her, it wasn't good. Where she saw it was heading to. So what further insight and clarity can you provide into this? I'm going to pull a card from the top and the bottom. What further clarity and insight can you provide into why Geri Halliwell left the Spice Girls? Money hungry. It was becoming about money. It was becoming about money. Okay, that makes sense. That's where it was becoming inauthentic, because it was becoming about money, about more money, bigger, more money, more fanfare, more crazy, more out there, more publicity, more stunts. I feel like she was getting sick of that, if that makes sense. More invading into your life, more loss of your own self. It never ending. It getting worse and worse. The bigger, the worse, the more constricting it feels like, actually, to Geri at that time. The bigger it got, the more constricted she felt. The more restricted and constricted she felt. It was kind of like, I want my life back. I want my life back. Do I forsake my sanity to please the public, to please the world, to entertain the masses, to become the biggest star in the world, to become part of the biggest group in the world, to push the envelope? Or do I put myself and my sanity first? It feels like she put her sanity first, in a way. It feels like, you know what, Geri was kind of the voice of the reason in the group, I feel like. She kind of kept the girls grounded in a lot of ways. She kept them motivated, she kept them energized, like, yeah, girls, let's go for it. Let's shoot for the stars. She was actually kind of the one who was the ringleader, but at the same time was the one behind the group, pushing them along, you know, okay, girls, you know, keep it moving, stay on track, you know. No, girls, don't go in that room. No, he's a bad person. No, you know, come on, girls, let's focus, let's rehearse. Like, she was kind of the voice of reason, but she was at the same time the one who was like, go for it, girls. You know, this is our time. This is our shot. Let's perform like it's our last time. You know, that kind of energy. Open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Feels like she wanted her joy back. She wanted her life back. Feels like the Spice Girls was actually starting to invade. Once again, here's that word, invade. The more invading. Started to invade into her love life. It started to affect her love life in some way. I feel like there was a specific relationship that ended because of schedules, hectic schedules. Busy, too busy. So, you know, Spice Girls kept her busy, and there were certain parts of her life that were being affected, that was starting to be once again taken away from her, and that's why she felt restricted. Like, I want my life back. That's why I heard I want my life back earlier. I want my life back. People think being famous is so amazing, and that being, you know, a pop star is amazing, and I'm sure it is, but there's also, you know, while it comes with its pros, it comes with its cons as well. Being famous, and, you know, especially to that caliber, I mean, they were huge, okay? I don't know if you grew up in the 90s, but they were huge back then. I'm a 90s baby, so. Alright, I've shuffled this enough. Let me just pull a card, alright? Spirit, show me what card you want me to pull. What card do you want me to pull? Okay, thank you. Go within. It says you are a very intuitive person. I feel like she is very intuitive. Once again, remember I was saying she kind of had long sight, long-term vision. She was able to see where things were going, right? And there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take the time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. It feels like this was something she was kind of ruminating on for a while within herself. Should I? Shouldn't I? She could kind of see where it was going for a while. for at least a year prior to her making the decision. Alright? So I feel like maybe, you know, I don't remember totally what her explanation was in the public, to the media, but I do feel like it was authentic. You know, it was pretty authentic, whatever it was she said. She wanted her life back. She wanted her privacy back. She wanted, she was starting to lose her steam. She was starting to lose her passion, that she once had, because it was becoming about things that didn't matter in the beginning. You know, it was starting to become inauthentic, alright? In a way. You know, and maybe I feel like there was a lot that went on behind the scenes, meetings and things like that, you know. Well, we want you to do this. We want you to be more like this. We want you to lose this many pounds. You know, and then maybe certain girls were also getting certain deals, you know. It feels like things were starting to become a little bit different. You know, it feels like had we seen them stay together, we would have heard about fights and, you know, certain girls getting endorsement deals and other girls not getting endorsement deals. It would have been cat fights. I'm hearing cat fights. Like, it wouldn't have been. It feels like ultimately it would have broken down. It would have kind of ended anyway. Which is why I think Geri could kind of see, once again, I see where this is going. I'm not going out like that. Alright, so I feel like there were things going on behind the scenes that we couldn't see. Business meetings, you know, rehearsals, things happening behind the scenes that Geri could feel internally, that Geri could feel in her energy, in the essence of her being, that we, you know, really can't understand. You know, she was a Spice Girl. You know, we weren't. You know, so I really, after doing this reading, I can't really be upset at her anymore. Like, I totally get it. If I were in her position, I might, you know, I might really understand why she did it too. I kind of understand why she did it. She wanted her sanity back. You know, it was starting to get a little hectic, crazy. You know, a little like a circus. You know, so that is why, you know, Geri left the Spice Girls. Alright, she just wanted to be normal again. Like so many of them happen to want to be as normal eventually. So, alright, if you enjoyed this reading, please share, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you would like your own personal reading, contact me on my website. By the way, I love the Spice Girls. I sing them like almost every other day, alright? I wanna make you holler and hear you scream my name. Okay. But if you would like your own personal reading, serious mode, contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. I do tarot readings, as you can see, birth chart readings, and messages from your spirit guides, and more. I would love to read for you. Check out my reviews and such on the community tab on my YouTube page, but also on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, okay? Also, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. The links will be down below or on my YouTube page, okay? Go to the homepage or the video page or whatever, all right? It'll be at the top underneath my banner, all right? Thank you, guys. Namaste, love and light. Share with your friends and family, okay? The Spice Girls forever. Girl power, all right? Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family, and also please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook, purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, alright?